Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today I have Teams Tuesday for you, so a bunch of teams for you. I don't know right now. I'm doing this, before I know how many teams it is, but I'm going to do community teams for the World event and the Faction Assault as well as my teams. I'll do my teams first, then I'll go to the comments from yesterday's video, the weekly preview. I'll grab some teams from the community. I'll try them out. I'll critique them. I'll let y'all see them. We'll have a bunch of teams today, including teams with no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer for y'all that don't have that kind of stuff. Always like to do that. But yeah, we have All-Seeing Eye as the Faction Assault. I'll show you a team or two for that. And then we have the World event. Where is it? Right there. Hidden Treasures, which I'll show you at least 2 or 3 or 4 teams for that. So in all, I think we should have at least 5 to 8 teams. So let's get started. Alright, let's go to the World event. And Hidden Treasures. And I just want to show you my team from yesterday, just because I have, I've used it a little bit more, and I have more thoughts on it and whatnot. Plague Lord is not what I want. I tried to get this set up, and now I think I want Corsair so I can be a rogue. Even though, hey, the any class with a half mana start's always good for this, but this is what I was using, my first thought team here, and it's the no team as well. So no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer. So here it is, the World event team for the no. We have Reflection of Good, Night Spider, Atlanta, Corsair class, double purple, green, minus red. So let's show this off. Atlanta wasn't killing in one shot like as I got deeper and deeper, but then you get more medals, then you get more tokens, then you get more badges. It should be fine, and as long as you're keeping up with the medals and stuff, like your guild or whatever. So you can just take yellow here, I think, and we'll get Atlanta. And boom, she's dead. With these spell, anytime I have access to extra spell damage, what I always try to do is use a troop that hits all enemies, because you're getting it done way quicker. If I was using a single target troop there on that battle where it was super easy and they had low durability, if I was using a single target troop, I would have to target one, target the next, target the next, target the next. It would take at least 3, 4, 5 turns. You saw with Atlanta there, it took 1 or 2 turns and that's it. So it's going to make everything faster. So I always recommend that you use a troop that hits all enemies. Just find the strongest one. Like for this event, I've been thinking about it, and I've read a couple comments, but I was also thinking about it. I think if Doom Scythe is available, I think that might be the best weapon for this. And if you do not have that, I think Black Manacles would be a nice second place, and stuff like that. Anything that hits all enemies that uses purple. Life and Death's probably good as well. It hits multiple enemies. You can pair it with another troop that hits 2 enemies and, like, take care of the rest. But trying to look for yellow, if not purple and green. So let's see what we got. Nothing. Alright, cool. We start with nothing. Alright, there's yellow. That'll get up Atlanta, and it should kill. But see, if I had used a single target troop there, I would have to hit every single one of them. So my thing is Horned Hag. Ooh, yeah. My thing is on the easier battles, it's way faster. And then on the harder battles, even though you could take advantage of some single target troop that hits really hard, they still have to 4, 5, 6 turns. If I cast Atlanta 4 or 5 times, it's going to take care of the harder battles as well. So why not use the same thing every time and go faster in the lower durability battles instead of using a single target troop where you're going to have to do 4 or 5 turns every single battle, even the easy ones. So, I mean, you can combine a couple if you want, like a single target and but why do that? I don't know. That's just my thing. So, I don't like single target stuff. See, like right there, they didn't die, but if I was using a single target, I would have had to cast, I killed 2 there. I would have to cast twice. So even though it didn't kill there, we're going to get her back up, and same kind of deal. So some battles, it may be the same exact amount of turns, but there's 100% going to be easier battles where it's way faster because it's 1 or 2 turns. And then on the harder battles, it's going to be the same, because if I cast Atlanta 4 or 5 times, she's going to kill. If I cast a single target troop 4 times, even if it's the strongest single target troop in the whole restriction, it still has to do it 4 times. So if I casted Atlanta 4 times, you think it's not going to also kill? Night Hag or Plague Crafter? I don't want to make this too long, so this will be the last battle for this team. Night Hag is the one. level 74. So let's go. I got 2 mana generators and 2 damage dealers hitting every single enemy. Alright, we need purple or green probably. I don't think we're going to be able to kill in one shot here, so I'm going to try to get my mana generators up first, I think. We'll go with purple. Alright, now we got a big green extra turn. And I will cast this on the bottom Atlanta, because she's going to have more trouble than the other one of getting up. And then we go with our 2 Atlantas. Oh, the other one will get up soon. We could do Night Spider. Got all rogues on our team, so that usually gets an extra turn. 2 shots. Ooh, it didn't. She got spell block. She got spell block. But you know what I mean. A single target troop's going to have to cast 4 times no matter what, because it can only, no matter how much damage it does, and it can only do it to 1 troop. So that's my point. Anyway, let's move on to another team. That was the no team for the World event. I'd recommend Atlanta, Black Manacles, stuff like that. Alright, y'all, here's my idea for a higher level team. So we're using the Doomed Scythe. Deals damage to all enemies, and then it converts yellow gems to Doom Skull, so it's using both spell damage and skull damage, which that's what the medal is. Night Spider, we have all rogues because we're Corsair, so Night Spider is a rogue. It's going to make blue and purple. We have Tomb Robber, because it makes skulls, and it is a rogue, and it uses blue, which the Night Spider makes. There's not that many blue choices, and Night Spider makes blue and purple. Might as well take advantage of that blue. That was that idea. Then Consort of Darkness, might as well use it. It's the mythic, and we have it, and it's a rogue, so might as well. It also makes skulls if it gets a kill, so that's cool. Yeah, so I think Doom Scythe might be the best thing for this whole event, in my opinion. Doom Scythe, Night Spider, 2 of the best things that you could use for this event. You just got to be careful. Don't backfire. Maybe cast it when you know you're going to be able to kill, or that if you have conversion, you're just finishing them off, whatnot. So, also, hey, live stream tomorrow, 10 a.m. EST, Guild Wars. So you want to come to that, right? And it's the second to last week of the month. Remember, February is a shorter month. I know, right now it's after Christmas, after the New Year, before taxes. So I feel you. In February, it is what it is. But hey, it's the second to last week. MVS. Also, there's 2 points floating out there that you could grab if you've been paying attention. So I'm going to be tallying those up tonight or tomorrow morning. So make sure you get those points in. Yeah, free points. Questions and comments. We had that extra turn there. What we're going to want to do here, I guess, we can use our skulls. We got extra skull damage. We got Tomb Robber. How much gold do we have? 20. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd only get 10 skulls. I think I want to maybe get the Doom Scythe or the Night Spider up first here. Let's do green for Night Spider. That's going to turn all my yellow, but oh well, it's okay. Let's do that. Now we have extra turns. Do we have alignment? We kind of do. You think we'd finish them off with that? 43 damage, but it's times whatever. Let's do this first. See if we can make ourselves a yellow extra turn somewhere. There's more yellow. Let's do this. I'm trying to make a yellow extra turn with our conversion. It's not happening though, so maybe I'll do Tomb Robber first, or Consort of Darkness, I guess. 45% chance to slay. So it kind of stinks like if it doesn't do its thing, but let's just try it. It's pass or turn, kind of. Hey, it did slay, and it made skulls, and now look at all that yellow lined up. Perfect. Boom. That was a nice battle there. If I'd done the battle a little faster, it would have been perfect. Alright, we got Sycorax, Night Hag, or Plague Crafter. So it's going to be Sycorax. We'll just do this team like 2 or 3 times, and then we'll go do the faction, and then I'll do the community teams. So stay tuned. Live streams all week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 a.m. EST. We got Arena this weekend, so Friday be Guild Wars, and I'll probably let y'all pick the worst Arena team you can. So plenty of reasons to come to the live streams, especially, Friday when we do Guild Wars and Arena, and I'll let y'all pick, and I'm probably going to be taking Guild Wars teams, and my teams are going to get fired if they go less than 4-1, like Donald Trump and them. Alright, we want to get green or purple or blue or whatever. I guess red, brown, whatever. Fine. Got skulls, might as well use them. Get a kill. We got this red. We got this blue. Now we got Tomb Robber. And I guess we do Consort of Darkness first. And then Tomb Robber. Makes quite a bit. And by the time it does, usually you almost have your Doom Scythe. But not today. So let's do this. No Doom Scythe, but I bet you it'd finish them off. Like, it's gonna do heavy spell damage. You just gotta watch out in the harder battles that you don't backfire. So all I'm trying to say. Alright, Night Hag or Plague Crafter. This will be the last battle for this team. Night Hag on 106. This should be a good showcase. At least it's a little bit harder. But like I said, even with the Atlantas, as long as your guild is getting stuff done, it should keep up with your... Oh, we're gonna do a Guild Wars team as well, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Should we? If I'm firing them this week. Guess people will be looking for Guild Wars teams. Alright. So, we got Tomb Robber, we got Doom Scythe. Let's make sure let's get some of these extra turns out of here, trying to line up the Doom Scythe, you know. Once I use this team a little bit more, I'd probably get used to it and it'd go a little quicker. It's kind of looking a little bit slow right now, but that's me just going slow because I haven't used this team yet. I think I'll do Consort of Darkness first. Alright, and then Tomb Robber. That usually lines up the Scythe. Yeah, see? So watch, spell damage didn't kill, but look at the skulls, you know? And let's make sure we don't have an extra turn. Let's use the Doomed Skull. See, they killed me there. You gotta be careful, yikes. That's some heavy damage. But we got a Bandit. That's because we're using Corsair. And we got an extra turn here. And the Skull should kill. So that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not like Delves where it matters if you lose a troop or not. And I finished with the full team. So, like I said, that was a harder battle. But, I don't know. If I were you, I'd go with either Doom Scythe, Black Manacles, Atlanta, stuff like that. That's my recommendation. Anything that hits all enemies. Or, hey, if you want to go the Skull route, it's up to you. I think Life and Death is a good choice. Black Manacles or Atlanta, Doom Scythe, stuff like that. Alright, and now we have your Guild Wars team. It's going to be Purple Day, so I'll show you my Purple Guild Wars team. Like I said, my teams are all on the chopping block, but I think they are fine for, like, you know, bracket 5 and under should be fine. Even 3 or 4. I'm in bracket 2, so my teams have been losing a little bit. Not crazy. I still have winning records and stuff, but let's see what we're going to do here. I should probably not make this video so clunky like it is. I'm sorry. Guild Wars. Attack. Fight. Purple. Purple. So here's the team. Doom Scythe, Grey King, Obsidious, Leprechaun. This is what I've been using, but it's on the chopping block, like I said. Archmagus, double purple, blue, minus yellow. And we do not have a cleanse, so I like to put on Orpheus medals for Guild Wars. Just I don't want to get froze to death or entangled when I need to be doing attack, you know, skull damage and stuff like that. So I like to do that. And I don't have scouting, and I like to do it without scouting. And maybe I should start scouting. Maybe that's part of it. But I don't want to get psyched out and like switch up my team just because I see they have a certain team. But that's the best way to do it, I guess. Rock, paper, scissors. I need to start doing that, I guess, but not yet. Alright, we have a green extra turn. Nobody's frozen, so we're going to take that. And do we have anything else? This is Guild Wars, so I'm going to take my time and do it right. We got Leprechaun time. Okay, we got the Doom Scythe. Please leave that alignment. Oh, baby, we got it. Alright, their hero's dead. That's good. Do we have any extra turns? Not really. So let's just take these skulls. I'm gonna make sure here. Sorry, y'all. It's Guild Wars, and I've not been doing awesome. So I want to take my time here. Guess we do that. And I kind of just want to finish off their Queen Bee, even if it backfires, honestly. I might do the Doom Scythe. Yeah, let's just finish her off, because after that, they do have that Flaming Oni, though. It's gonna backfire on me. Probably. Maybe not, though. There's not too much yellow. Yay, good. It did not backfire. Oh, a little bit. It's okay, though. That was fine. What do we got here? Might do this. Yeah, brown extra turn. Huge purple, nice. Now we have the Scythe and Gray King, which they have purple. Okay, they have both have brown, so let's do it on brown. Get them silenced and all messed up, and then finish them off. Alright, that was a good one. Good showing of itself. So it's trying not to get fired there. How many points did I get? 3,243. That's not bad. It seems like a little bit light, actually. I don't know, though. I did set my defense. Oh well. But that is your Guild Wars, Purple Guild Wars team. So that's 3 teams so far. 2 World Event, 1 No. 1 using everything, Doomed Weapons and Mythics. And then there is your Purple Guild Wars team. Y'all, here's the Faction Assault team. We have All Seeing Eye, so I would make sure that you... I usually buy one potion here. It depends what you're trying to do today. Are you trying to go all the way to 500, or are you trying to just get the all rewards? But noteworthy because the Jar of Eyes is here, one of the best weapons in the game. Explode brown gems, summon a random All-Seeing Eye troop, and it makes a Ice Storm. So a blue storm as well, and a good summon. All-Seeing Eye troops are not bad. And a bunch of brown gets exploded. So really good weapon. Make sure you get it, but I would recommend getting it in the Soul Forge if you're not going to go all the way to 500. If you're going all the way to 500, get it here. If you're not going all the way to 500, get it in the Soul Forge. It's there right now for 300 diamonds. Alright, the team, I try to do something a little bit different today. You can do Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, Doomed Glaive, or a Boreal Crystal, or Osha's Tome, or Doomed Club, or any of that stuff. You can do that. Gob Sticker, but you know, any kind of Gob Truffle team would be great for this faction. Rowan would be great for this faction. Tesla, High King Iron Gut. There's so many options, but I'm going with Phoenicia, leveling up Warlord. So we got a Boreal Crystal, Phoenicia, Leprechaun, the Mirage Queen. This should be okay for what I'm doing here, which is just getting all rewards. And if it stops being okay, I might switch to the Gob Truffles or the Rowan, or the Tesla. So we're going to just blow up our Leprechaun. Our Phoenicia has a half mana start and an enchant, so boom, they're all dead. I'm going to show like one more battle with this. Y'all know Phoenicia, we use this every single day. I'm using the Boreal Crystal because it uses different colors than the Phoenicia, and everybody on our team is elemental except for my hero. So, got elemental, well, except for those two. But hey, we got 2 elementals, so I don't know. Boreal Crystal was not using colors that block Phoenicia, so that's what I'm using. But you could use whatever you want, really, for that first weapon. Just don't block your Phoenicia. You want a Firestorm, though. You want to use Slayer or Sun Spear or Dragon Guard or Warlord or Diabolist or any of those. Slayer, if I didn't say Slayer. But yeah, that should work for quite a while. I've heard people saying it makes it all the way, and I haven't tried it, so I'm trying it. But yeah, that's your team for the Faction Assault. Gob Truffles, Rowan, Tesla, if you don't want to do that. High King Iron Gut late. Alright, now we're into the community teams, and our first team comes from Mr. Bear Razor. Very awesome center, Mr. Bear Razor, Dragon God. So here is his team. Same banner, same class. We have Life and Death, which I think is a really good choice for this event. It hits multiple enemies, and it steals life, and all that kind of good stuff. We have Thierry, who I forgot to mention, but is a good mana generator. He did mention some other troops there, but I'm going to go with the team that he put. But he also mentioned Trickster and Night Spider. I wasn't sure exactly. I think this is his team. This is what he put. But we have Atlanta. You know I like Atlanta there. And then Shadow Hunter, which is probably the best single target choice. And I think, you know, if you're using Night Spider, which he did mention, I think this would be a good choice because it could soak up the blue. And if you're, but other than that, like I said, I don't really like single target for these kinds of events. But to soak up the blue would not be a bad idea. Like, let's say you had Night Spider instead of Thierry. Like, that might be a good idea here to soak up all that blue from the Night Spider. But I'm going to go with what his first team is, which he said, my World Event team is Life and Death. Thierry, Atlanta, Shadow Hunter, purple, green, minus red. That's what he said there. So let's go with it and see what happens. Mr. Bear Razor. Oh, whoops. There we go. I only got a medal and a badge. But I think this is fine, definitely. You're using Atlanta, Life and Death. Thierry, The only thing, like I said, the only thing is, like you said even, maybe put Night Spider there instead of Teary, even though she gets up right away, which is nice. Like, that's nice right there. But maybe Night Spider instead of Teary, just so you can feed that blue into the Shadow Hunter. If you're going to use a Shadow Hunter, then might as well use a Night Spider as well, you know? Well, yeah, it's a rogue, so that's good. Alright, let's use these skulls. We got the extra damage, might as well. Okay, so Teary destroys gems of a chosen color. So what you're going to want to do mostly, I would say, unless you're trying to loop, which it looks like we're not trying to loop here, you're just going to pick a color that you need. So I would say yellow or purple. We need, okay, 8 yellow should do it, right? So let's do yellow. Get Atlanta up. And we got an extra turn, that's nice. Do we have any extra turns on the board? No, but we can cast Atlanta. Then we can do Teary again, but let's do these skulls first. We got the Shadow Hunter, but the Life and Death will take care of it. Hey, there we go. Hey, a summon? Wow, that was a good battle for this team. Like, normally that wouldn't have happened, and the Life and Death would have took care of that, and then we wouldn't have needed the Shadow Hunter, but with that extra summon there, that was nice. That was a good battle for that team. Let's go with it again. I think Sycorax is the choice here. Yeah, I really don't see anything wrong with this team. Like, I don't really have much to say. Other than maybe Night Spider instead of Teary, and that's what you said, so. They use the same colors. I think a person that's very early in the game, Teary would be good, and it gets up so quick, like I like it, kinda. But let's do these skulls. And now Atlanta. And she killed everybody, so didn't need the Shadow Hunter, but I'm sure we'll need it later, probably. But yeah, good team there, Bear Razor. Really appreciate you submitting your team. Like I said, don't have anything really to say negative about it, except for I don't like single target troops, but I get that it might be useful later, and it can soak up blue from a Night Spider if you put a Night Spider in there, which is good. So yeah, thank you Bear Razor for the team. Alright, the next World Event Community team comes from Mr. John Fitzpatrick, long-time subscriber. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you for submitting your team. We have a Boreal Crystal, Atlanta, Rogueling, Sister of Shadows. You know I like the Atlanta. I think that's a good choice there. A Boreal Crystal, explode green gems for an effect, positive fast effect to elemental allies, then summon an elemental. Having the summoner in first slot, I mean, maybe later on you'd move it down just so you can take advantage of that summon, but maybe you don't need it. Elemental allies, do we have any? No elemental allies, so you're kind of using this for, hey, it's a blue weapon that explodes, and, you know, you can get a summon later on. But, I don't know, there might be better choices, such as, like, Reflection of Good, or, I don't know, whatever. Black Manacles, stuff like that. So, I don't know about the weapon, that's probably the first thing I see here. It's okay, though, it's not bad, and we can make use of it. But, perhaps, yeah. I don't know, let's try it and see what happens. Plague Lord class. Plague Lord class. Let's see, what can we do with that, with this team? We could do... Mana Source, 50% start, that's great. Rock Solid, there you go. So you got a barrier when you match Brown. You're in first slot. You have a 50% start, that's good. I like it. Bonus purple, that's great. I think your class choice is really good. And then your banner is a double purple yellow minus brown, I think. Yeah, you're not using brown. You got double purple, and you got yellow for Atlanta. I love the banner. I love the banner in the class. Great job on that. The only thing I would say is just a weapon. Maybe you could choose something different or move it down a little bit if you're going to use that. Just because I like, you know, elementals. You kind of want to have at least elementals on your team, or move it down so you can use the summon or something like that. But, yeah, because isn't this going to... It makes a Leaf Storm that we don't need. Well, Rogueling could use it, I guess. But anyway, let's try the team before I like how your banner and class choice was spot on. That was a great job there, John. And this is a great, like, lower-level team. I think that's what he was going for, you know? Atlanta you get for free. Rogueling is just, you know, an ultra-rare. And same with Sister of Shadows. And Sister of Shadows hits multiple enemies. That's great. Rogueling hits multiple enemies. That's great. And so does Atlanta. So all the troops hit multiple enemies. Yeah, the only critique I got is maybe a different weapon and maybe move it down if you're going to use this weapon. That's it. I think I'm just going to blow up my... Get up Atlanta and just hopefully almost win. And then you got Sister of Shadows to finish them off. So yeah, I like it. Any troop that hits multiple enemies, I'm down with pretty much. Alright, Night Hag, Sister Ebony, or Hag. We got Night Hag. Ooh, this will be a test for it. 138, level 138. See how it goes. Should be good. We got a lot of troops that hit multiple enemies, which I like with the spell damage medal. I don't want to be picking them off one at a time. I want to hit everything, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 times. We got Skulls. I think I'm just going to use them. It's a harder battle, so might as well, right? And then we got Atlanta. We got this extra turn, though. Got us some green there. Alright, let's cast Atlanta. Took care of the first troop. First enemy troop. Let's go Boreal Crystal, which makes that green storm. Yeah. Let's take care of that. I'm gonna keep using Skulls because they are pretty, wonder if you'd use... Ooh, nice. And it gets an extra turn. I like that. Rogueling gets an extra turn. Maybe you could do double Rogueling, get extra turns there. You kind of gave me an idea there. What if we did double Rogueling, extra turns? That'd be cool. I bet somebody out there maybe mess with that, you know? You got the Rogueling, it gets an extra turn, and it does damage to 2 random enemies. Boosted by green allies. You could, like, make a full team of Roguelings or something. That might be cool. Goblin Rogue. It got me thinking, you know? Something with Rogueling, just for that extra turn. And it does damage to multiple enemies. Good idea, man. That just sparked an idea. So, great job there, John. Thank you for the team. Yeah, only critique, maybe a different weapon. And, hey, if you did, like, multiple Roguelings, maybe instead of Sister of Shadows, do another Rogueling so you can have an extra turn. And then you got the Green Storm going. You got, you know, I don't know. But, yeah, my critique here, maybe a different weapon, but maybe not. And then maybe just 2 Roguelings instead of Sister of Shadows there for the extra turns. That'd be cool. But, hey, you're covering a bunch of colors. You're doing it right. So, your class, your banner, you're covering a bunch of colors. Like, definitely really good basics and foundation there. Great job. Y'all, next community team here for the World event. We have Imperial Topaz Dragon God Center. Really appreciate you. That just means they've been a member for a very long time, having the Dragon God badge, because it levels up. Hit the join button, link in description if you also want to do that. Would really appreciate it. Dollars instead of pennies. February's been terrible. Would really help a lot. It would also get us to the sexy 60, like just 1 or 2 people. Alright. Imperial Topaz says, my event team, Corsair with Life and Death, Atlanta, Amira, Sister of Shadows, Silver Banner. So we're going to check this out. First thing that popped into my head, just by the way, Imperial Topaz, you have no mana generation, but hey, we got potions, we got, potions, so we got enchant, we got explosion, so maybe you don't need mana generation, and that's a way to go. I don't know. I might start doing that. It's a good idea. Just with the explode and the enchant, why even mana generate? Just have all troops that do damage to multiple enemies, and it looks like what you're doing, and it looks good so far. But Life and Death, of course, really good weapon for this event. Atlanta, awesome troop for this event, I feel. Amira, true damage to an enemy. If the enemy uses blue mana, deal double damage. So it's single target, finishing them off using red. I like how you're covering all the colors. Good basics there. Sister of Nightmares, deal damage to the last 2 enemies, inflict a random status effect on them, then poison them. Start battles with 75% mana. Hey, so the Rogueling and the Sister of Nightmares maybe are better than I thought. You know, Rogueling has an extra turn. Sister of Nightmares has a 75% start, so that's cool. I like how you put her on the end of the team. That way, you know, she's 75% start anyway. Might as well put it on the bottom. Amira, true damage to 1 target. And then Atlanta. Okay, let's just see how it goes. Corsair class, double purple, brown, minus blue. Double purple, brown, minus blue. Looks good. Yeah, looks good. I don't have nothing to say. Just maybe later, deeper, a little bit of mana generation would never hurt anybody. Maybe take a Mira off and put on, like, Night Spider or something, you know? You got a rogue there, and you're a rogue anyway. Like, you'd make blue and purple. At least you make a bunch of purple. I don't know. Maybe Tiri or Night Spider instead of a Mira. I mean, you got 3 troops doing multiple So a little bit overkill on the damage there. Maybe a little bit of mana generation would help this team deeper in. It's probably fine right now, though. That's my only critique for it, though. Alright, let's see how it goes. Atlanta, let's just get Atlanta up, I would say, right? Oh, we got a brown extra turn I almost missed. Life and death. Right now, Atlanta. And there we go. It's a harder battle. The more teams I do, the harder it's gonna get. So good. It's the luck of the draw. Let's do that because now we're gonna hit the bottom two. Got a red extra turn. Let's do life and death and win. That was pretty good, pretty quick. But I didn't use those bottom two troops at all. So like I said, maybe a Night Spider would help you get up quicker, or Teary or something. Let's see here. Horned Hag, Sister Ebony, Night Hag, or Hag. That's a lot of choices there. Hag's the worst. Plaguecrafter's second worst. Sister Ebony. Night Hag is what we want. Night Hag? No, Horned Hag. Ooh, I almost missed the best one. Horned Hag. Alright, we'll do this battle here. For Imperial Topaz's team. Thank you again for submitting your team. We're going to have a lot of teams on this. I like it. Hey, look at that. She got up right away. That's that 75% start right there. Definitely notable. Nice. Alright, now what? We want to get up Atlanta, I would say, in my opinion. Let's do this. And I wonder if she could kill that. Let's see. Yeah, one shot, baby. And that's what I was talking about earlier. Might as well hit all enemies. Alright. So yeah, that's your team. I would just, the only thing I would say, maybe take a Mira out and put a mana generator in. Or another Atlanta. Whatever. But I get it, you're trying to cover as many colors as possible, and that's always a good idea. Like the class, like the banner. And yeah, that's the only thing I would say. Maybe take a Mira out. And put in either another Atlanta or Night Spider or Teary. But Teary's the same as they got the same mana color, I think. Sister of Nightmares and Teary. So possibly Night Spider would be a better. I think Night Spider's got the same colors too. But hey, at least it makes a ton of purple. So that's, you know. Anyway, good team. Thank you, Imperial Topaz. Alright, y'all, here's the next team from Sebastian Brazy, freaking Dragon God Center. Really appreciate it, man. Choir member. He said he has 2 event teams. I'm only going to do one because that's only fair, you know. So I went with his main account team, which is King of Thieves, Night Spider, Reflection of Good, Corsair class, Atlanta. +2 purple, -blue. First thing... Like, everything's fine except for the banner. Not a big fan of the banner. It's double purple, brown, -blue is the only one I could find. Maybe there's other banners. Maybe it's a warband banner, because I don't think I have every single banner in the game. So maybe there's a banner that's double purple, -blue that I don't have. But if you mean the silver banner, I don't like it because you're plussing brown, which we don't use any brown. You might as well go with, like, I don't know. Let's just do double purple and just see what pops up. So double purple, and then we use red, green, purple, yellow. So you minus blue, which is a good idea, but we could also minus brown. And go with double purple, red, minus brown. You could go with double purple, yellow, minus brown, which I think is even better. So that's what I would go with, but we'll go with your... I don't know what... Because you didn't say the exact banner. So it might be a warband banner. So I'm not sure there, so I think I'm just going to leave it like this and use this banner, because maybe you have a warband banner that I don't have, but yeah, that's the only thing, and I'm not sure on that. But yeah, Corsair class, King of Thieves, Night Spider, Reflection of Good, Atlanta. So looking like you're going with the Skull and the spell. You got your Skull troop up here. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind, I was thinking of somebody else. Deal 48 damage to an enemy. Gain 3 to all my skills boosted by my gold. Night Spider, Reflection of Good, Atlanta. I don't know, man. I like Atlanta, of course. I like these 3. I don't know why the King of Thieves, though. 1 enemy, and you got him up front, like stealing all the purple. So, I don't know, bro. That's... What was your other team? Fiendfire. That's the one I should have did. Fiendfire, Night Spider, Consort of Darkness. Oh, maybe this is for your... Oh, this might be your second account team, like... you don't have as many good troops and stuff, I think. Like your new account. Huh. Anyway, I already loaded it. I'm sorry, man. Your other team looks awesome, though. Fiendfire, Night Spider, Consort of Darkness, Atlanta, +2 purple. I already got this one loaded in, but yeah. That's a good idea, the Fiendfire. I keep forgetting to mention Fiendfire. If you do Fiendfire with a bunch of Daemons, it can be pretty awesome. It's just like the bootleg Dawnbringer. Doesn't do barrier, but it hits all enemies, and it boosts off of Daemon allies. So if you can go that route, use Fiendfire, it's a purple weapon, make your whole team out of Daemons, that should be pretty strong, the Fiendfire. So good idea on that. But this team, I'm sure it's your second account, and you have access to less troops and stuff, but it was interesting. Let's go with it and just see what happens. Alright, my bad. Hold on. Alright, let's go. Let's see what happens here. So my idea, I would want to get up probably the Night Spider first. Which is what I'm saying here. Like, you could, if you have multiples Atlantas, why not do multiple Atlantas instead of this guy? Like, what's up with this guy? That's the only thing I'm wondering is why this guy. That's all. But maybe it's because you don't have double Atlanta or something. Because if you cast her twice, she'd probably kill most of them. But your other team, I should have did your other team. It is what it is at this point, though. Red into purple. Like, I'm not even going to cast that guy, I don't think. Red. I mean, I might as well just to see what he does, I guess. Let's kill the bird. At least you can target the Val Ravens. That's a good thing about it. That's a plus. There he is again. But you know what I mean? He's like soaking up all the purple, so that's why he's up again. If Atlanta was up top, she would have soaked it all up, and she would be up. So now I almost have to cast him. She's hitting hard, and he's gaining stats. But like, if I was going to choose who to cast Reflection of Good on, I would cast it on Atlanta. She's going to hit everybody. And I guess this guy will finish him off, though. Hey, sometimes they make a good showing of themselves. But yeah, Fiendfire is a great idea, dude. I didn't even think of that till you had put it in the comments. And I used to use Fiendfire. Like, as soon as I got it, I started using it a little bit back in the day. Still a good weapon. Get a red extra turn. We got yellow into purple. That'd be great for Atlanta. As long as there's no extra turns. There was one right next to me. Now we'll do that. And we got him again. I almost don't want to cast him, honestly, because let's just see what happens if I don't cast him. Atlanta's getting up next turn, so we need green or purple. And we don't have it, so we gotta cast him. Okay. Let's go... I don't know this. Now Atlanta. You see what I mean? Like, what if you only had this guy and no Atlanta? You would have to cast him, like you saw, he didn't kill on his... You would have to cast him like 8 times. So that's what I mean when people are using like Shadow Hunter or something. Which is really good, but you need to pair it with something else that's hitting all enemies. For those early battles, at least. They're gonna be mixed in. You're gonna have easy battles and hard battles, so might as well clear out the easy battles like really fast, and then clear out the hard battles like exactly the same as a really strong single target. So you're saving time on the easy battles with your because you're hitting all enemies, and then on the late harder battles it's like the same. So overall you're gonna save time. But yeah, that was Sebastian's team. Appreciate it, man. Next time I'll look closer and use the other team. But yeah, thank you for the idea. I think this is his new account team, so anybody that's a lower level, like King of Thieves, he is a legendary, but you can get him in the underworld. Night Spider's awesome for this event. Reflection of Good, Atlanta. These bottom 3 I'm definitely down with. And the banner thing, like I'm not sure if that was a warband banner. The class, really good class. Thank you for the team, man. Appreciate you. Alright, here we have Pamela, Arsina's team, another Dragon God Center from the choir. Really appreciate it, Pamela. You've been hearing my critique of single target troops this whole time, so I guess we're going to hear it again, but it's not a bad idea. I'm just saying, like, if you want to go a little bit faster, I think triple Atlanta, if you're going to do something like this, why not Reflection of Good, triple Atlanta, or whatever, triple Rogueling, or triple anything that hits multiple enemies. because you're gonna, well, you will get all the Shadow Hunters up, like, and then you cast them, but still, that's the same thing as having one Shadow Hunter. You're gonna cast your Shadow Hunter, it's gonna kill one enemy. You're gonna cast another one, it's gonna kill the next one. You're gonna cast another one, it's gonna kill the next one, right? Maybe you hit Skulls and you kill another one, but that's still 4 turns no matter what. If you have Atlanta and she casts 2, 3, 4, 5 times, she's gonna kill on either that second turn, that third turn. So even, let's just say it's even, like Shadow Hunter and Atlanta, they both kill the same, it takes the same amount of time on harder battles. Shadow Hunter's one-shotting, Atlanta's not, but you still have to cast Shadow Hunter 4 times, 4 turns at the least. And then with Atlanta, it's going to be, if you cast Atlanta 4 times, she's definitely going to end up clearing all 4 out with 4 casts with the spell damage medal. So at worst, it's exactly the same speed on harder battles. And then on the easier battles, Shadow Hunter is going to be taken out one at a time, no matter how much durability they have. It's not like it leaks down to other enemies. Like, it's just single target. So boom, you have to cast it. 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 On the easy battles. Atlanta's just boom, they're all dead. And then you're on to the next one. So it's saving you time on the easier battles. I'm not saying it's better on the hard battles. Like, it's probably exactly the same. But just overall, you're going to save some time there with a troop that hits all enemies. So if you've been hearing this the whole freaking, you've probably been like, man, once he gets to my team, he's going to be saying that again. Purple, you didn't say a banner, but I'm going to go purple, blue, whatever that is, minus yellow. There we go. You could do Night Banner, you could do Tentacle Banner. Anything that's double purple, blue, I would say. And you said Corsair class. Not a bad idea, but it's just not my taste. I don't like single targets when we have so much extra spell damage for the reason I mentioned a million times, and it's mostly because of the easier battles. Anyway, let's try to get up something. Okay, we need purple and blue. We can't get it. I'm trying to get those skulls. Nope. Purple and blue, where are you at? Nowhere. Oh, there's blue. There we go. So now, two are up. Like, if this troop had, like, a 75% start or a 50% start, like, I would be more down for it, but it doesn't. It hits really, really hard, yes, but it only hits one enemy really, really hard. And you don't need to hit something really, really hard on those easier battles. You can just cast Atlanta and be on to the next thing. And then the harder battles, it's like same. So let's cast this troop that hits really hard, but one at a time, you see? We use the skulls, though, just to make, you know, as fast as possible. Alright, so now here we are. We have a troop left. We have 3 Shadow Hunters. They hit really hard. They kill every time they cast, but we're right here right now, and there's still somebody left. If Atlanta had casted 3 times, I think the battle would be over right now. And this is not just her team. I'm not trying to rag on it at all. It's just an overall tip that I'd rather use troops that hit multiple targets. At least 2. Alright, purple or blue? Come on. And then we're only using 2 colors here. Like you saw in the early part of this battle, there was no blue and no purple. We're only using 2 colors, so it's like we have to wait around for our colors or our enchant. There we go. Alright, let's do it again. I need to do it again. Alright, at least they're harder battles. It gets to show, like, how strong the one cast is for the... It gets to show how strong the Shadow Hunter is. It's just the one at a time that I don't like. You gotta cast it 4 times. If you cast Atlanta 4 times, it's gonna also kill everybody. And then in the earlier battles, it's gonna boom, brrr, they're all dead. While Shadow Hunters, boom, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Would you rather have that or brrr? You know what I mean? Got a reflection of good up. Let's cast it on our bottom Shadow Hunter because it's going to take the longest to get itself up. Now we have all 3 and no skulls. So we got to go kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And here we are again. We have 1 left. If Atlanta went brr, 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 they'd all be dead right now. Now here we are. This is the extra time I'm talking about right here. Let's get up a Shadow Hunter because that's all we need. Or skulls. Any skulls? No. Okay. I was just trying to explain this to somebody in the comments. This whole single target versus multiple target thing on just on these world events especially, where you have so much extra spell damage. But yeah. Good team, good idea. Shadowhunter is a very strong troop, and Reflection of Good is a really good weapon. So in a vacuum, this is great. I mean, Shadowhunter's awesome. Reflection of Good's awesome. The one thing I would say, other than the thing I've said a million times between the single target and the multiple target, is just you're only covering 2 colors. And it's kind of like, if you don't get that purple or you don't get that blue, you're kind of sitting there waiting for it, taking green and yellow and all that. You know, maybe throw something else on the end here, like an Atlanta or 2 Atlantas, and let Shadowhunter be the cleanup instead of like the whole thing. But yeah, thank you so much, Pamela. Really appreciate it. Dragon God Choir Center. Appreciate you. Thank you for the team. Alright, here's the last team. It was the last one submitted. I did every single team that was submitted. So here we go. This is Mr. MVP, the first MVP, first MVS ever, most valuable center ever, Mr. Chad Plymale, aka Clip Bomb. I should probably quit saying your whole name. It's a habit. I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, he put a Life and Death, Night Spider, Shadowhunter ×2, Night Banner, Corsair class. So let's take a look at this one. It's kind of like Pamela's team, but at least it's got the, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we got double Shadowhunter once again, single target. I've talked about that a bunch this whole video. Night Spider, though. Do we have all rogues on our team? Yes. And yes, so perfect. That's good. Mana Generator making blue and purple. That's great. And you have Life and Death hitting multiple enemies, so hey, I like it. Only thing I would say is maybe put Atlanta on here, or Rogueling, or one of the sisters, or something that hits multiple enemies as well, like the Life and Death's going to hit the bottom 2 and kill them, then maybe something else can hit the top 2 and kill them on the easier battles, you know? But otherwise, hey, your Life and Death's hit multiple enemies, so you got that, so I can't complain about that. So let's go take it for a spin. Night Spider's great, and you're soaking up the blue and the purple, so good job there, I like that. You got brown, purple, green, blue, like multiple colors. That's good. The only critique, literally, is just the single target troop. I just don't like it. But it's a preference and a taste, and I explained my reasons, and I'm not gonna talk about it too much more. But that's the only thing I can really say about this team. So I love the Life and Death. I love the Night Spider. I love the Corsair class. I love the banner. Like, Life and Death probably hits just as hard as Shadowhunter, because it does true damage, and it hits multiple, it kills 2 at a time. So I'd rather cast Life and Death twice. I'd rather go all in on Life and Death, put freaking 3 mana generators under a Life and Death, and that would go just as fast as 3-4 Shadowhunters, you know what I'm saying? I'd almost rather do, like, Trickster, Night Spider, and Teary under a Life and Death, and it would probably be just as fast as this, you know? Alright, Night Spider. Well, as long as they're rogues and stuff, I don't know. Which they should be, right? See, look at that. I used Night Spider for everything, and it wouldn't have went faster if I used the Shadowhunter. You know what I mean? Might as well just use the life. And plus, you're getting life back. You're protecting yourself, getting more durability. Let's see. But Atlanta's not like a legendary or a mythic or anything. Like, sometimes you have to do stuff like Shadowhunter because of the no, and maybe people don't have legendaries or mythics and stuff. But she's not. She's a free troop you get from doing quests. Everybody has it. It's a super easy to get troop. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I get it sometimes. Like, you have to do certain things because you don't have other troops. But everybody has Atlanta. It's a given. So definitely doing this. I get so much value off of doing it. Now I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to do Life and Death again, because I know who it's going to hit. It's going to kill. It's going to give me durability back. Like, with the Shadowhunter, you don't even know who it's going to hit. Like, you could cast this twice, and it would hit random stuff. Or strongest enemy. Well, whatever. You know what I mean. Like, you can't really target what you want to hit, too. Like, that's going to kill. I know it's going to kill. And it's giving me life back. But now we have the Shadowhunters, might as well use them, right? They hit really hard. It's just like they're not faster. And that didn't kill. Boom. Now they're dead, though. But yeah, that's all the teams. Really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Clip Bomb. You're the man. But yeah, the overall theme of this video is I prefer hitting all enemies other than a very strong single target troop. It hits really hard, it's great and everything, but it's between boom, 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 and brr, brr, brr. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining, it helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, 10 a.m. EST for the live stream. Guild Wars, don't forget, I'm firing any team that goes less than 4-1, and then I'm going to take your teams, so be there for that. Also, Friday, same thing. Thursday, same thing. But Friday's Guild Wars, all that, plus Arena, where you guys can pick the team and try to beat me, make the worst team you can. Sometimes it's crazy, it goes forever. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win, so it's fun. But yeah, make sure you're there for all that good stuff. Make sure you go get those points, MVS. We got to have a solid week this week. Second to last week, it's February. We're kind of floundering around, but we had a really good month last month, so I can't complain. But yeah, love you guys so much. Thank you so much. You're the best. Peace.